Hi, my name is Fraser Patterson. I'm a senior design director at Spin Master Toys, and Meccano is one of our brands.
So what is this Meccano?
So this is Meccanoid G15 KS. The KS stands for kid size. It's our introduction into like really great fun robotics for kids, and it's a super simplistic way for kids to get involved with robotics without having to have years and years of experience behind them of programming and physics and computer programming, for example.
You guys have a long history of engineering toys like Erector sets, and you guys also made the famous tech decks back in the day.
Yeah,
what made you guys want to come back to these roots, essentially?
Well, I mean, we've actually just acquired the brand, which has Erector sets, so that's like 18 months old. But we really want to get involved with it because there's a lot to be done with construction toys. It's a big fun area. Robotics is fun, construction is fun. STEM's a very big thing in education these days, so we want to be involved there. I also worked on Tech Deck, as you mentioned before. It's a great brand. But, you know, we cover the whole gamut of like really fun products already. So, yeah, this is definitely a move into a lot of really great construction toys and robotics toys as well.
Can you talk about some of the commands you can give it and how the programming works?
Sure. So pretty much straight out of the box, once you built it, it has like the onboard what we call the Mecha Brain. Inside that, it's about 1,000 lines of communication script. It works through voice recognition, it has its own name, it learns your name, and you start to interact with this robot. It has games, you can play trivia games and fun facts, tells you jokes. So that's the first way you engage with the robot. After that, then you can actually start to program it. So the most simplistic way you can actually program this is what we call like LIM program, which stands for Learned Intelligent Motion. So what I do, I just basically press a button on the robot. Now it's waiting for me to actually like move its limbs around and record something. There we go. Hey, how's it going, guys? Good to see you here today. When I finish, I simply press the red button. Now the green button comes on and it's prompted me to press that again and play it back. So now what it's going to do is going to play that program back to you. It's just recapping my introduction. There you go, it's waving back to you again. I've just programmed a robot. You know, I'm not doing any coding, anything really complex. So, you know, an 8-year-old child will be able to program this robot just like that. So that's all out of the box, and then we also offer up a free app. So if you had a smart device from either iOS or, for example, like, you know, an Android device, there's a couple of ways you can control it. We have this thing called Ragdoll controller, where you actually have like a model of the robot here. You can like move his limbs around, move his head around, everything as well, and he's moving too. And it allows you to basically control the robot in that respect. And finally, if you can actually place your smart device on the front of the robot, either clip it on, and using the front-facing camera, I can actually stand there, move my limbs around, and it will follow you too.
So what opportunities do you see this becoming an educational toy?
It's got huge educational opportunities because basically, obviously, like I say, STEM and STEAM is such a huge buzzword right now in schools. It allows you to kind of build this. You learn mechanical engineering, you get to wire it up, you learn electrical engineering, and then through the software involved on the app, you learn software engineering as well. So there's a lot of facets there that really tick a lot of sort of hot buttons right now in education. We've had a lot of interest from a lot of educational establishments right now. And we've also been working with a consultant to the US government on their educational program as well. So this Meccanoid, as well as a lot of the other Meccano items, are going to be triggered off to sort of meet various sort of STEM regulations as well.
So when will these hit the shelves and how much will they cost?
This guy here, this guy's going to cost $400. But it's pretty comparable to a lot of robots which are about 1/3 of its size and does a lot more. So we're pretty happy with the price point. We think it offers like a low barrier to entry with cost and a low barrier to entry with ability too.
You guys have a release date Q2, Q4 this year?
So yeah, the release date is August 2015. You'll see it in the stores this year.